Welcome back, everyone. This is Western Buddha, and today I have a short clip, and it's teacher goes off on Mexican girl for speaking Spanish in class. This happened like 3 weeks ago, and it's pretty interesting to say the least, because it's definitely one of those like, damn, this shit actually happens. Pretty common, actually, thinking about it now. Let's get to it.
I have both talked to you about speaking Spanish in my classroom. And now I'm the one that's being bad because I'm asking you to meet my expectations.
We didn't,
and
okay,
you're
but
not.
we didn't know that was a policy. You could have, reminded
I
us.
have been talking to you about it since the beginning of school, every time you talk in Spanish.
You just
But
say,
why-
you just tell us to stop talking.
Yes,
you
but
don't
why? Why do you think I do that?
We don't know.
That's
Okay,
why we're like,
two
what?
reasons. One, it's unfair to other people. You're speaking a language that half the people in the classroom can't speak. So it makes it seem like you guys are talking about them. Two, today
That's a fucking stupid ass fucking reason.
the girl breaking down right in front of you guys. And you guys were giggling. And then you started speaking Spanish.
Who was breaking down? Because we don't focus on anyone but ourselves. If I'm talking Spanish to her because I know obviously no one else can understand me.
Yeah.
Okay, but why? Why do that? What is the point of that?
She just answered the question.
Always doing ceramics and like,
Yeah.
Okay, but
it's
I'm
just
not the
in,
teacher of
like,
ceramics. But I'm not the teacher of ceramics.
I know, but like,
I'm
I'm
the
not
teacher
ever
of
saying
just-
anything bad in Spanish.
yeah.
Like, we literally just speak Spanish,
Okay,
in
but
general.
that is my request. It has been my request. So it's disrespectful when you don't do what I'm asking you to do.
Okay, well, just like next time, because like we
No,
just
no, no.
didn't
There's
know.
not going to be a next time. Okay, so-
So just because we speak Spanish, you're gonna automatically think we're talking about someone in the
No,
class.
and I understand some Spanish. So sometimes
Okay.
I do know what you guys are talking about.
We're never talking
Not
about
all
someone.
the time, and I can't pick it up nearly as quickly. But I do know some Spanish.
Do you know or do not know?
It's not like we're saying anything bad, so it's
That's not the point. The point is that I've asked you not to.
yeah, but we didn't know the reason, so we were
But
taking
you
it and
didn't
then
ask
we were.
me. Kimberly, you didn't ask me. You
Because I
didn't
feel like
ask
that's
me.
something you should also tell us. You're the teacher. You're the adult. Why do we have to?
That's right. I am the adult.
Exactly.
And you are to do exactly what I tell you when it's in my classroom.
And
if
we-
I tell you not to speak Spanish, there's a reason. I don't have to give you a reason. You're supposed to do it. Now, moving forward, there will be absolutely no Spanish. I have both.
Damn. That's some crazy shit, bro. Literally some crazy ass shit. And honestly, like, I know some people will definitely listen to this and be like, oh, well, it's not like the teacher doesn't have a fucking point. And I'm like, the point isn't even relative to what she's trying to, like, tell them to not do. You know, it's like, to be completely truthful, it's just plain out racist. She hates them, basically. She does not want to hear them speak a language that she low-key hates. And I know some people would say, oh, well, what if it was an English class? English class. I would understand, because I've had I've had teachers where, like, you couldn't even do, like, math homework in science class or Spanish homework in LA class. So a lot of teachers definitely, I feel like during my generation, a lot of fucking teachers kind of like ended up being like this, like, power tripping, like, I'm the fucking authority here, I'm the fucking dictator. And so, and like, I've even heard comment sections about this shit, like, oh, like, there was like another one where I believe I read one where it says like two Russian kids were talking, and the teacher told them that they can't speak Russian in their class, in that class. And I believe the commenter was a girl, because they said I or her or whatever the fuck. But they basically stood up for the Russian kids. And so yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised that this is like something that happens pretty commonly. Let's see the comment section. This screams, I can't be noisy in your conversation. At this point, establish a no talking in the classroom rule. Yeah, that's what I was also gonna say too. Like, if she's already assuming that they're talking bad about other kids, then uh, she should just say no laughing in my class. That's basically what she's basically trying to say. Like, you're not allowed to fucking laugh. But then some asshole here's gonna be like, well, you might as well. It's like, well, that's not the fucking point of the teacher. Get her fired. I kind of agree with both of them. She can't make you not speak Spanish. That is your language, but don't be obnoxious about it either. These are stupid problems. Teachers also on a power trip. Yes, sir. There's just a lot of fucking teachers nowadays, bro. A lot of fucking teachers are on a power trip. Hispanics are bad about this, though, truthfully. Are bad about this, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand, like, the whole sentiment of, like, thinking, like, oh, they're talking bad. But, like, she said in the video, like, half the class doesn't speak Spanish. So I'm assuming it's a white school. So more than likely, these girls were not talking bad about anybody. Trust me, I've been around Mexicans and Latinos, and they purposely will only talk about like other brown people rather than like white kids. Trust me on that, bro. She has asked repeatedly, speak English unless you are in a Spanish speaking class, and it still does not fucking matter. The teacher needs to take a Spanish class. How stupid of her to scold them to not speak their language. Yes, it is. Reported, get her fired. My kid's first language is Spanish. Their father and his entire family speak it. I would be livid if a teacher told my kids not to speak Spanish. You don't know it. Learn it. Learn your culture. Is too important. Yes, it is, bro. I feel like a lot of Latinos are like forgetting their heritage, and it's a sad fucking viewpoint, man. Wow, she has some serious control issues and insecurities that should be dealt with in the therapist's office on her own time. This Karen should not be a teacher. What a shame she is projecting her insecurities onto these girls. She should be ashamed of herself. Yes, I definitely have to agree with her. Honestly, bro, this also screams like jealousy too, in my personal opinion. Like low key, like as I was listening to this shit, I was like, bro, I feel like there's way more than just like straight up racist. I feel like low key she has like this resentment. Like lately, I've been watching like Tribes, like Legion of Men, and like one of his latest videos, like all women always compete each other. So then I thought of like, what are the possibilities of this teacher, this Karen teacher, being like, you know what, this girl right here, the brown girl, reminds me of the girl that stole her man a while back when they were younger. She fell in love with a white guy. The white guy did not like her for whatever fucking reason. He breaks up with her or cheats on her on like some brown girl that maybe looks like her or reminds her of her in terms of looks, like she's pretty or whatever the fuck, and now she's like, you know, fuck brown girls. First of all, I do not like how this teacher is speaking to these girls. If I were their mom, I would be speaking sign language. Oops, careful guys, your racism is showing. They speak fluent English. There is no reason to speak a language that most can't understand. It is rude and calculating. My friends are Spanish and they have learned not to exclude me from the conversation. Yeah, that too. Like, if you really want to know what the fuck they're talking about, just ask them. If bilingual, then send them to a bilingual class so they can communicate properly with the teachers and students. Also, this conversation with the teacher is not going well. The teacher is assuming they know why they are being told not to talk. Teacher tone could have been better, especially when getting through teens these days. I mean, to be honest, it's not even like the tone or like being told not to talk. I mean, she did say do not talk, but like, it's just fucking dumb, bro. Like, it really is fucking dumb. If they're not talking to anybody else and they're talking to each other in Spanish, it's a private conversation. I don't care where you are, and if you don't understand, that's your problem. You speak in Spanish to another person, that's nobody else's business but those two people. No, I don't agree with the teacher. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's like it's definitely one of those like mind your business type of thing. Why take a class while you have you speak Spanish? Kind of dumb, kind of dumb. But I'm pretty sure they meant dumb. Not cool for the other classes trying to learn. What the fuck? What you've just said makes no sense. What the heck did you say? So if you speak Spanish, you can't take a class? I have no idea what you're just trying to say. That's another thing that I've noticed. Like a lot of comment section and like videos like this, they'll have some fucking retard talking like why, like they'll add the fucking word why just so they could be like an own, like, oh, I got you in the fucking beat in the argument. It's like, nah, bro, you fucking sounded retarded. You're in America, speak English. Ooh, ouch, you're so smart, now used for stuff that really matters. What? I have no idea why these guys are fighting. This is America, speak the language. What's the language? Yes, what language? Exactly. There's no such thing as a national language here. America's made out of different people who speak different languages. I'm born American. I speak three languages, whether you like it or not. It's not America. America is the main English. Or it's not America. Is not the main English. English is not the main language. Goddamn, this person did not type right. In America, we're all diverse. Here, you're so little ignorant. Sorry, but you are learn about another language, because that's where the world is going. We know different languages. Just because you live in America doesn't mean English is the main language. It's not just because if somebody didn't speak another language doesn't mean they don't come from here. We all are born here in a diverse. Americans are Spanish and different other cultures. America is not white, and the language is not English here. Yeah, definitely. What do you mean good? Don't act like English is our only language in America. We speak more languages in America besides English, and everyone has every right to speak their native language. And if you and the ICE supporters have a shitty problem with that, then go fuck yourself. Or get the fuck out. MAGA people just be ignorant these days. Yeah, definitely, man. It's definitely a sad state of affairs. I want to see like a better one.
Teacher shames students for speaking their native language.
I have both talked to you about speaking Spanish in my classroom. And now I'm the one that's being bad because I'm asking you to meet my expectations. 2 reasons. 1, it's unfair to other people. You're speaking a language that half the people in the classroom can't speak. So it makes it seem like you guys are talking about them. 2, today I had a girl breaking down right in front of you guys. And you guys were giggling. And then you started speaking Spanish.
Who was breaking down? Because we don't focus on anyone but ourselves. If I'm talking Spanish to her because I know obviously no one else can understand me.
Yeah.
Okay, but why? Why do that? What is the point of that?
We always do it in ceramics and like
Okay, but I'm not the teacher of ceramics. But I'm not the teacher of ceramics.
I know, but like
But
I'm not
no,
ever
we're
saying
just-
anything bad in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, we literally just speak Spanish like in
But
general.
that is my request. It's disrespectful when you don't do what I'm asking you to do.
Then the situation started to escalate.
Okay, well just like next time, cause like we
No,
just
no, no.
didn't
There's
know.
not going to be a next time.
So just because we speak Spanish, you're gonna automatically think we're talking about someone in the
No,
class.
and I understand some Spanish. So sometimes
Okay.
I do know what you guys are talking about.
We're never talking
Not
about
all
someone.
the time, and I can't pick it up nearly as quickly. But I do know some Spanish.
It's not like we're saying anything bad, so it's...
That's not the point. The point is that I've asked you not to.
Yeah, but we didn't know the reason, so we were taking
But you
it
didn't
and
ask
we were...
me. Kimberly, you didn't ask me.
Because I feel like that's
me.
something you should also tell us. You're the teacher. You're the adult. Why do we have to...
That's right. I am the adult.
Exactly.
And you are to do exactly what I tell you when it's in my classroom.
And
if I tell you not to speak Spanish, there's a reason. I don't have to give you a reason. You're supposed to do it. Now, moving forward, there will be absolutely no Spanish in my classroom.
How would you have reacted if you were in these students' place?
Honestly, I probably would have said, fuck you. I like this comment, though. I'm talking Spanish to her because I know absolutely that no one else understands. These girls are talking smack about people. Oh, my God, bro. I swear, like, these people, man, like, I feel like so many fucking people, they think they're fucking low-key detectives and, like, noticing fucking body language, noticing fucking word patterns at a individual that uses them, and they're like, oh, no, you're a fucking piece of shit for this. And it's like, bro, that literally means this literally means fucking nothing, bro. Literally, like, I could even tell you that I talk like this at work. And it doesn't mean shit. I would just say, oh yeah, I just speak like this because one, yes, they understand me more, and two, is because when I speak in Spanish, my voice is a lot louder. They're speaking in their native language, so say you're ugly and insecure about it without actually saying it. That is true. Oh my God, Karen, teacher, chill. It's their...
Teacher shames students for...
Oh, fuck, what the hell? Oh, no.
Teacher shame...
Okay, we're back. Yeah, definitely, man. That's some straight up fucked up shit, bro. I want to see the last comment. If they're in the U.S., they should only speak English and period. Clearly, they know what they are doing. And when are you in another country, you need to speak the language, that people's language, or not English? Yeah, basically, bro. The teacher's 100% right. These students have no respect to the teacher. When she requested not to do it, they should follow it. Why should she provide an explanation? It's her class. You need to ask for clarification. If you have any questions, if you know multiple languages, show your talent somewhere else, not in her classroom. What? This makes no fucking sense, bro. Literally, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, the internet has definitely have dumb fucks like this speaking more than ever. Honestly, bro, we should definitely have something similar to South Korea where you have to sign in with your social security, and if you say stupid shit, like, we should have like a department of banning dumb fucks on the internet and just reporting them, have whatever government agency we want to call it, and have those people like fucking read that fucking comment and be like, yeah, this is fucking stupid, banned from the internet completely. You'll only get, like, let's just say the kid version of the internet where you can't comment, you have to watch like kid shit, and that's about it. You can't say anything. Like, that's what I think we should definitely start doing in America, bro. Because a lot of people speak and they don't even understand. It's like, oh, follow the teacher's rules and all that. But it's like, bro, like, I like how everybody is saying, like, well, not everybody, but I like how some people can see this, like, oh, yeah, they're being disrespectful towards the teacher. But then at the same time, it's like, bro, I've seen white Anglo kids be super disrespectful to fucking teachers, bro. Especially if the teacher was fucking white. They would be like fucking like giggling, laughing. They'll literally like just laugh a fucking storm up, and the teacher would just be like fucking pissed off to the point where she's just like yelling, telling them to get the fuck out of the classroom. And I'm just like sitting there like, what the fuck, bro? Like, damn. And don't get me wrong, some brown kids were also like that, but I feel like the teacher would be more pissed off with the white kids more often than the fucking brown kids. Because the brown kids, yeah, sure, they'd be loud too, but like the moment she just said leave, bro, they would have left. They would be cool with it. They'd be like, oh shit, hell yeah. I'd rather leave than be in this shitty classroom. And the white kids would stay there for like long periods of time despite the teacher fucking telling them to go. Hell, I remember this one time a fucking white kid, a white boy, a white Anglo boy, he was at a sidewalk, and like the bus had like, there was like a curve street. So he would stand like at the corner of the sidewalk, and the bus had like to like, you know, almost like have like a, like, I don't, like a, almost like a 90-degree like turn. And he would stand at the very tip of that fucking sidewalk. And the bus driver would always like try his very best not to fucking hit him. And the kid would just stand there like a fucking moron. And it got to the point where the bus driver got fed up with it. He's like, back the fuck up, man. Why the fuck do you keep standing so fucking close like that? And the kid's like, this is the fucking sidewalk. I have the right to fucking stand here. And they got into like a full-blown fucking argument. And I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Like, when people say like, yo, white people are fucking brave, yo, white people are fucking brave, man. And like I said, in my personal opinion, I'm on the girl side, bro, because this is just blatant like racist. Because the girls are like clearly like being like nicer to the teacher than the teacher is to them. Clearly, you can clearly tell. And if everybody's saying like, oh, speak your language, show your talent somewhere else, I would like to ask the people this. If this was in Turkey, and let's say two British girls, white, blonde hair, they were in Turkey, and one of them recorded herself like this, and the Turkish teacher goes up to them saying, you can't speak English in my class. What is the reaction that the average Anglo-white American would have? I guarantee you, my fucking left nut, that you would see comment sections of like white accounts just being saying Turkish Nazi, Turkish dingo, like all these fucking Condingo, I mean. I can't believe I forgot that word. Condingo. Like all these derogatory terms, calling the fucking teacher, all this shit. And it would just be like mind-blowing, like what the fuck? Like you guys are willing to defend an entirely different group of girls that aren't even from the US, but from the motherland that you all technically came from and are speaking the language from, and defending them being in a foreign country, and the teacher is just telling them like, oh, don't. She can even be like super nice about it and be like, hey, you're not gonna be learning Turkish if you continually speak English. She could be completely nice about it, and you would still see white Anglo people literally like calling her a Nazi, calling her a fucking racist, calling her a fucking Condingo, calling her brown or Middle Easterner, and people would just be like straight up like horrendous towards her, bro. Anyways, my lunch is over. Peace.